Leaving Leavenworth, Washington, we head up Stevens Pass to Lake Wenatchee State Park, where we're going to be camp hosts for May. Yeah. The ranger got us all settled in with some firewood, and Mike made himself at home. Lake Wenatchee State Park is becoming more popular because of social media and all the beautiful pictures. Looks like they're doing a public service announcement.
Beautiful day. What a great day to go swimming. What do you think? Oh, that's right, Lewis. Thanks for reminding me. This water's really cold, even though it's warm.
We've camp hosted at Lake Wenatchee State Park previously, just for a month here or there, but we were eager to return and have a month to just be here. May and June are notoriously mosquito season in the Pacific Northwest, but we'll just use bug spray and wear long pants. The camp stores in the state parks are run by concessionaires. To the warming hut, a shelter for the cross-country skiers. Has a little fireplace in it. Welcome to the warming hut. It's a little dark, but you can see there's some wood and a place to sit to warm up after cross-country skiing. Lake Wenatchee was formed by glaciers, like most of the lakes in the Pacific Northwest, other than the reservoirs. The work in the state park's a lot easier once everything's cleaned up after the winter. We're going into the forest. Those geese are at it again. Across the river is the North Campground. The North Campground has hookups for RVs. I have a wet foot now. I stepped right in the water. I was watching where I was taping instead of what I was doing. A lot of kayakers and boats launch here. The boat launch is $7. Watercraft launch, so I guess the kayakers have to pay it too. A lot of people float down the river from here, and then they leave a car down below where they can be picked up. This is one place where I pay attention to where I'm walking. I don't want to step in the water from here. It's a long drop.
You'll have more than a wet foot.
I have a wet nose. Just 4 miles from Lake Wenatchee is Mountain Spring Lodge, and they were having a farm market. But they also have music, mountain music in the summer. On this porch, I love watching the little kids. The opposite direction 4 miles is a 59er diner. It's May 5th and it was 32 degrees this morning. So rather than do our volunteer work, we're going to the 59ers diner. It was featured in Drive-Ins, Diners, and Dives. I had to say that a few times before I got it right. The nostalgia is just kind of fun as you walk around. They had several of those hair dryers. I don't know where they got so many. This was before my time, and that was a long time ago. My coconut banana pancake was so big, we split it and still took half home. Do you remember going to the drive-in? Oh, I can't get it out. Now for a bike ride to the tiny town of Plain, Washington, 4 or 5 miles from the campground. Mason Creek Campgrounds, just outside of the state park. Mason Creek is so beautiful.
and we're headed towards Plain. You can go to Leavenworth either way, but I find driving, if you go to the right, is better than going to the left because the right is a highway. Such a beautiful day. Now we just have to watch for bears.
Bears are after the trash.
Yeah, the bears are after the trash cans. This farm has boots on the posts. They've been there for years. And a little chuck wagon. Beautiful trees. Everybody follows the leader. The horse is following the leader. The Burgess Homestead and Plain Church. To the right. There's the Oatmeal Cafe. They have really good French fries. And Plain Hardware Store, which is actually a lot of stuff, including coffee and pastries. And then they have the Just Plain Grocery Store.
Does this look like a hardware store to you?
They have e-bikes and Just Plain Laundry. Not much. How about you? So you have e-bikes.
Well, we're getting more bikes at the camp store. So Becky will help. They'll be on site.
Okay.
So they'll be in a trailer.
Oh,
And
at
so
Lake
then-
Wenatchee.
Yes, we'll have a sandwich board and
Oh.
a QR code, and people will just go online, scan the card, and then they can rent. So
Oh,
I
that's
think
nice,
we kept
yeah.
it at $20 or $25.
That's
or-
great.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, just check it out. It takes them straight to our site. They'll fill out a waiver, and then basically they get their confirmation, and they just walk up to the store,
Oh, thanks.
and they show them the
Oh,
confirmation and the waiver, and then the store will
Oh.
hand them a helmet and unlock a bike.
Thank you.
wow.
Washington State is giving rebates for e-bikes $300 to $1,200.
Fruited Plain Farm. Everything's plain and plain. It's not plain at all.
The rebate I just mentioned was for Washington State residents. Another vendor in the park is trail rides with horses. Can you see all those mosquitoes? Woo! They're always worse in the mornings and in the evenings when the wind's not blowing. We'll see if Canada lets us in as our next adventure takes us to Alberta and British Columbia. We appreciate you coming along.